Obesity is a major health concern in the United States. Did you know that 1 in every 4 adults is considered to be obese? We have 7 individuals who are here to share with you their journey to getting their life back. Welcome to The Biggest Success. Our first guest is Justin. Justin started his journey at 482 pounds. He now weighs 223 pounds. Justin, come on out. Yay! What was one of the most difficult things you had to experience when you were overweight?
Walking around, trying to walk to the bathroom, to walk to my car. Working an 8-hour shift in that body was like, I didn't want to go to work the next day. I tried dieting before, I tried losing it, I'd gain it back. My father passed away in his early 60s with a massive heart attack, and I felt if I'd continued my ways, I was going to be right there with him.
And what are the type of things that you can enjoy now that you couldn't before?
Going out to the mall, walking around with my friends, going to sporting events and sitting in the seats. I don't have blood pressure issues anymore. I had gallbladder issues, I got that removed, and I'm feeling the healthiest I've ever felt in my entire life. If you're really thinking about surgery, you need to make sure you get your mind adjusted in the right spot. If you do that, you'll be fine. You'll do great.
Our next guest is Joanne. Joanne actually weighed 349 pounds. She now weighs 187. Joanne, come on out. What do you remember the most about this person behind you?
I know I wasn't a happy person. I always stayed in the background of things. I never liked getting my picture taken. I never smiled. I was always very unhappy.
What are some of the things that you can enjoy now that you couldn't enjoy before?
I enjoy traveling when I used to have to take a plane, but when I had to ask for that seatbelt extender, I was just so embarrassed because people look at you. And now I was able to go on a flight in August. No seatbelt extender. I went on a cruise. I was able to walk around, enjoy myself, did excursions, and I was never out of breath. I feel great. I feel like my life is back.
Now, Philip started his journey at 333 pounds. His weight now today is 190 pounds. Come on out. So what do you think when you see this person behind us here?
Unhappy and uncomfortable. I was on 6 medications, and they were really taking a toll on me with all the side effects and affecting my quality of life.
How do you feel now, 143 pounds lighter?
I feel amazing. I feel at least 15 years younger, excited about lots of things in life that I was not excited about before. Recently learned that I like to hike, and I also just recently started training for a 5K. Weight loss surgery is this amazing tool that gives you the edge that when you're ready to do it mentally, you can do it.
Cheryl is our next guest. When she first started her journey, she weighed 322 pounds. Now she weighs 189. Cheryl, come on out. What would you say was one of the most difficult things you experienced when you were overweight?
Walking up and down stairs, walking up curbs. The work that I did required me standing for 8-9 hours a day, and I couldn't do it.
Tell me what you think of that person behind us here today.
I felt disgusted, very depressed.
How do you feel now after losing 131 pounds?
Great. Can't even begin to say how much better I feel. I was on so much medication that now that I'm off everything. We always went to the fair during the summertime, and this is the first time I can actually say I went on rides without having to squeeze in or be embarrassed to have to be walked off. I went on every ride you could think of.
When Rick started his journey, he weighed 365 pounds. Now he's at 240 pounds. Please come on out.
How you doing?
What would you say was the most difficult part of your journey with your weight loss?
I believe just living a daily productive life. I would get home after a long day at work and I physically could not move. My ankles would just say, I've had enough, and I was almost paralyzed at that point.
So what do you remember of that person behind us now today?
I think he's a crazy maniac who ate too much.
How do you feel now, 125 pounds lighter and 7 years since you've had your surgery?
I feel like a rock star. I can't even start to tell you, but I also have to remember that I am blessed and very lucky to have good people with me along the way to help me stay on track and be successful with what I am. Since surgery, my diabetes have gone, my hypertension is gone. I believe my sleep apnea is gone, but I like the rest I get with my machine, so I still use it. And I'm able to move a lot better, so the pain in my body isn't as frequent as it used to be. A lot of energy, a lot of going on.
When Danielle started her weight loss journey, her weight was 250 pounds. She now weighs 126 pounds. Danielle, come on out! What do you think when you take a peek at this person behind us?
That upsets me. I don't know that person anymore. I had high blood pressure. I had to take medicine in the morning, and some days by the afternoon it had worn off. We were at the point where I was taking it twice a day.
So how do you feel 124 pounds lighter?
It's nice. I can carry my own weight. I can go shopping. I can go up and down that flight of stairs, not winded. Walk the dog, play sports, do adventures that I never thought I would do. I can do whatever I want to do now without any limitations. It's the greatest thing you could ever do for yourself.
When Walter started his journey, he was 412 pounds. Today, he weighs 228 pounds. Let's give a big round of applause for Walt. What was one of the most difficult things you experienced at your heaviest weight?
Oh, lack of energy, lack of enthusiasm, not wanting to get up in the morning and do anything, go to work, or just really, just being dissatisfied with life in general. I was on blood pressure medicine, I was on cholesterol medicine, then I developed reflux, so I went to the doctor and so I asked him about weight loss surgery, and he says he doesn't do it, but he recommended Tri-State Bariatrics, and in less than 3 months I had my surgery, and in 10 months I reached my goal.
How do you feel now after losing 184 pounds?
It feels like I'm back in college, I have a lot more energy. Before you used to go to a big man shop to get clothes, and now I can shop anywhere off the rack. It was difficult. You're always consciously aware of your size and how people might have perceived you, because nobody ever comes up and tells you that you're fat or obese, But when you lost the weight, now a lot of people say how much better you're looking, And hey, what were they thinking before?
As you've heard from our 7 patients and their testimonials, they've gained back their life. That's what bariatric surgery can offer to you, the biggest success in getting your life back.